Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
So I have been in a relationship for about 10 years, and I am very much secure in my assets, and my boyfriend is not. And I wanted to know if there's anything that I could do to avoid or to protect my assets from what could possibly be common law marriage.
Well, okay. So when you say could be possibly, Rachel and I are not common law marriage experts. We certainly don't know the law in Montana. So what do you know? Because it sounds like you're uncertain.
Well, I don't know. I think there's a he's not living with me right now. We were talking about it, but I think there's a 7-year living together. And
you guys have been sharing a residence for 7+ years.
No. We have not as of yet, and I don't want to get there. I don't want to be put in the position that it becomes a common law marriage.
Okay. What's up with the relationship?
Yeah,
Christy?
that's what I want to know.
What are you guys doing? Why don't you get married? Do you love him?
We've both been married. We're older.
But what does that have to do with anything?
Why aren't we married? Because
Yeah.
we live in different cities, and we didn't see a reason to. Like, we've had kids, we've done the whole thing.
You still live in separate cities?
Yep.
How far away?
It's great. You should try it.
Okay. Wow. That's a little awkward. I'm very happily married. I'm rolling into 27 years, and this is going to freak you out, Christy. I sleep in the same bed as Stacy. It's wonderful. You should try that.
Fine.
Now, I will tell you, mouth tape has really helped. It's helped. I use the mouth tape now, Rachel. I haven't told you this.
You're like an old man. That's an old man move.
It's a great marriage move.
It's a great move.
Stacy's happy about it. Okay, so how far apart do you all live?
A couple hours.
Okay, so
how often do you get together?
Why are you worried about the common law marriage if you guys aren't living together?
Yeah.
Because we're now looking to, so now my daughter's in college, so we're now looking to what does the future look like.
How old are you guys?
I'm 56.
Okay, you're not too old.
Okay, so according to what I'm seeing here, a common law marriage in Montana is recognized if the parties are competent to marry. I don't know if you're competent to marry.
Christy,
after that little comment you made, mutually agree to Hold on.
Christy.
I don't know, Christy. You're a little saucy today, and I can be saucy back. You have to mutually agree to the marital relationship and then cohabit. Well, you guys aren't cohabiting.
For how long? Does it give a time frame?
What?
Does it give a time frame at all?
No, it just says cohabit. We know what cohabiting is.
Well, I know, but usually there's a time frame with common law marriage if you have been together for 12 years or whatever.
It doesn't say. But again, have you guys ever lived in the same house?
Well, for what period of time?
Just answer the question.
Yes, we have.
How long?
A couple weeks.
That's not a common law marriage. I might as well have a judge's
She's
robot.
going to, though. She's going to. You won't listen.
You're going to have to do it for a long period of time on that deal. I'm not sure we can answer your question because I don't think you guys actually.
The definition of it's not going to happen unless you guys are together for living together for a longer period of time.
And I, in this case, would say common law marriage, I don't think, under our Ramsey way of thinking, I don't think I'd combine finances. I think you keep your assets separately. Your question was, how do I protect my assets? I don't think you guys are combining them because I don't think this is a real marriage. I think you guys get together for conjugal visits, if I can be very blunt. That's what I think this is.
It's more than that. You don't do as long as we've been doing for conjugal visits.
I'm just saying. You live
together for
2 hours apart.
For 10 years.
How often do you guys see each other in a year?
We see each other every weekend.
My point exactly.
Okay.
I'm just saying, this isn't a marriage.
Christy,
I'm not judging her.
Sorry you called today.
I'm not judging you. I swear I'm not judging you.
Okay, Christy, our advice would be you are
keep
56.
the assets separate.
You still have a good, 30, 35 years together. You could have a longer marriage than what Ken has today from when he married Stacey.
Exactly. That's not a marriage.
No, but they could have if they got married.
They're not going to.
But that's what I'm telling her. She called our show.
She doesn't want to
my
get married.
advice is that I would get married.
Oh, okay.
And
I see
you
what you're saying.
have another 35 great years. Maybe my papa's 96, so that's what, 45 years.
I love your sweet papa.
You got a long way to go, Christy. And so all of this would be summed up if you're like, yeah, we want to be in a committed. If not, then don't have a permanent residence together, and the common law marriage isn't even an issue.
And keep assets separate.
And keep assets separate. Yeah,
that was my.
But I think some people will go to court if they break up. Though I think that it can feel like a marriage where it's 50-50 regardless of I don't know. Anyways.
Christy, now after all of that, and I tried to answer your question honestly, I'm having fun with you, but I'm dead serious. Everything I said, I completely stand behind. No judgment, by the way. Zero judgment. You do what you want to with your life. I'm a libertarian on that deal. All right. What I am saying is that I would keep the assets separately because I don't think you guys actually want to even do the common law marriage. Am I missing that, or is that what you're saying you're thinking about doing?
So if we're thinking about marriage, possibly, we're thinking about moving in together. We're thinking about a lot of different options, but...
Well, if you move in together, I agree with Rachel. You should get married. The statistics are absolutely undeniable that it is better for you. And Rachel's right. You're going to have a greater quality of life.
Now, if you don't love him and he's not marriage material, then I wouldn't be living with him anyways. What?
Yeah. I wouldn't be having this conversation if that wasn't the case.
Yeah, it's right. Exactly.
I don't know. If you love this guy so much.
Why are you so hesitant in this?
Because here's why. I'll tell you why I'm hesitant, and I'm on your team. He didn't call. So underneath this snappy sweater here, I've got a Team Christie shirt on, okay? So I'm cheering for you. I mean this, okay? Here's what I'm telling you.
You're better off financially, Christy.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is, if you were my sister, Christy, I'd be like, sis, what are you doing? You don't love this guy that much. If you did, you couldn't stand to be away from him. My wife left town last week with my daughter for a trip with her sister, and they were gone for 4 nights. I really, truly missed my wife. I could not do what you're doing. So maybe, and I'm honest about this, maybe it's just me, but I don't see enough evidence that you really want to commit to this guy and truly marry this guy based on one of the first comments you said. You're like, well, I said why? And you went, well, we're just older now. And I think you've rationalized it. And I also don't think that I think you can live without this guy. And this is not my opinion. You see this guy once a week and you live a couple hours away. That ain't leaving Cleve, in my opinion. Now, I'm old school, and I don't mind when you push back on me. But Christy, that's why I'm a little bit cynical. I think if you would have said, you know what, we've done it this way for a long time, but now I can't live without him, and I want us to have our life completely intertwined, for better or for worse, rich or poor, bad Tuesday night, great Thursday morning, whatever. I don't hear that from you. So therefore, I don't want you to do it.
Is there any fact, Christy, that there's a level of you that you've handled money well, you're successful, and he hasn't? That's a little bit of a deterrent?
That's a huge deterrent.
Oh, you buried the lead.
There we go.
That would have been nice to know 5 minutes ago.
Man.
I definitely stand by what I think. Do not move in with this dude.
Yeah, don't move in.
Do not marry this dude until you guys are on the same page.
Yes, don't marry him unless you're on the same page. And don't combine your finances. Keep them separate.
What are we doing on the weekends, Christy? What are you doing? This guy's not like values. I stand by what I said. I wasn't trying to be salty.
I like Christy.
But there's a guy in the lobby that agrees with me. This is adult conjugal visits. We're playing house. I got head shaking all throughout the lobby. I stand by what I say, Rachel.
Stand firm, Ken. Stand firm.
Oh, it's tough being a Puritan.
Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.